Hello everybody, welcome to another stream. Tonight we're playing the game that we always play every night. I wish I could say every night, I don't actually stream every night. But tonight we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel. Fun! So, got two objectives for this stream that I'll just quickly explain. First of all, I'd like to get to Master Rank this season. It would be nice. We're currently at Diamond Tier 2, so we need to climb to Diamond Tier 1, and then obviously to Master Rank. But if we can't do that, because it just feels like it's a little too hard, which it probably will be, then the alternative will be we can play in the Fusion X Link Festival, and I've got the perfect deck for it. I clearly haven't even pressed it, which will be Gladiator Beasts. Although I'm interested in what the loner decks are, just out of curiosity. I'm sure Glads are probably one of them. Oh, okay, wait. Metal Foes, Magical Musketeers, and like a Red Eyes Dark Magician Dragoon thing. Cool. So yeah, we're gonna try to get to Master Rank. Probably get stressed out, start complaining, bitching, moaning. The huge. And then we'll probably play the Fusion X Link Festival. It'll be a lengthy, girthy stream. But you guys know how it is. You can't sleep unless you Master Duel first. Let's get started. We're playing Rescue Ace, by the way. That's just what I felt like playing. But, yeah. Might switch decks later. Do you stream on Twitch too, or just YouTube? Oh my god, lose a rank. I didn't know I was in my rank down game. Jesus. I played this yesterday. Yeah, I only stream on YouTube. I don't stream on Twitch. I probably could. I don't know. I don't. But, if I did, I don't think I would even like look at it. I would just be like, okay, well, it's live, and you know, people can do what they want to do with that. Anywho, yeah, we're going first. So there's some good news and some bad news as far as like how my Master Duel plight has been coming along. The good news is, oh god, well the bad news is this, hang on. But the good news is that I have learned a little bit more about the Malice matchup, so I feel, I'd say like moderately confident in it. And that's cool. But, that doesn't change the fact that Rescue Ace is really bricky, and also that Malice is still really strong, and it's still a lot of what we'll probably be facing tonight. But I feel a little more confident in the deck and the matchup, and a lot of times you can just bring them to time if you know, well, we'll see. It'll probably happen on stream. Ah! I don't want to get max seed. Not here anyway. Sometimes I don't mind max seed, but I think here I would, you know, rather not get max seed if I can help it, you know? Paul back with this freaky ass duel series. Freaky in what way? I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like this is dueling like normal. This is how the streams always go. First turn Dormouse combo can really take 150 seconds. I know, yeah, dude. Like, people don't understand. The Malice combos take a bit. The first turn is usually fine, but like, if you ever make it to their third turn, or like, I guess the third turn of the duel. Oh, this person's waiting. I guess maybe they're reading this card for the first time? But, yeah, if you ever get to like that third turn and like you have a big board and they kind of gotta like deal with it, they usually just run out of time, I've found. Which is good. I'm okay with that, personally. I don't have a lot of sympathy for Malice players because they know what they're using. It's the best deck in the game. They'll be fine. Anyway, let's see here. I wonder what he's got in his hand. Like, I feel like he's maybe just like holding onto an imperm for my preventer, or not preventer, but my turbulence. That'll be my guess. Hi from New Zealand. Opinion on Altergeist? I liked Altergeist when they first came out. I didn't play it a whole bunch, but like, I had a little bit of fun with it. I didn't think it was bad. The latest line of support seemed a little bit uninspired for me, just because like, I guess it gave me the impression that they were kind of trying to turn Altergeist into something more of a combo deck and like speed it up a lot. And that's I won't say that's exactly where I dropped off the boat with it, but like, I'm just not a huge fan of when a slow deck gets support, but the support just ends up being like, okay, here's like a combo deck. That's a long-winded way of saying that I guess I don't play much Altergeist anymore. Alright, let's see. We're gonna risk Nibiru here. Normally this first turn play with Rescue Ace, typically this play, what am I trying to say? Typically this play ends in 4 summons, and so you're safe from Nibiru. But because I had to start with Diabell Star, it's unfortunately 5 summons, and that's risky because it means that they can Nibiru me here, and I don't want that. But if it happens, it happens. Like with this deck, you just have to take certain, like you just kind of, you take on certain risks. Like if someone evenly matches me here, then like that's my ass, you know? That's Rescue Ace. We get evenly matched and we suffer and cry. Oh! Looks like this might be a Tenpai deck since they're starting with Heavy Storm. And there's really not much that we can chain, so we'll just use Reinforce on Turbulence. Hopefully I don't get like red rebooted. Okay, good, I didn't. And yeah, don't use Turbulence Effect. I made that mistake last time. What deck am I using? Yeah, this is Rescue Ace. The Firefighter deck. Or Fire Machine. Oh. Won our first duel? Cool. Oh, do you guys... Here's a question for the stream, just before we kind of get into the stuff, the nitty-gritty of it. Do you guys prefer that duel theme that you just heard? That goes with the Ancient Gear field? Or would you like me to change the music to where, like, we... I'll change the music. I want to do the thing where we hear the field theme depending on our opponent. Just so that way it's not too monotonous, you know? I think it's down here. Yeah, opponent's field. Anyway, that's one of my favorite duel themes, so sometimes I just use that board and like I'll... Yeah, but we'll just let it be our opponent's duel theme. And for the duel field, normally with Rescue Ace, I go back and forth between like the Ancient Gear field and like... I also like the Mutant Lab, just because I feel like it, the color scheme fits. Yeah, things are going well though. We're off to a good start. You can also start the stream off to a good start by hitting like a thumbs up, whatever. It helps because it makes YouTube spread the stream more. It's one of the cool parts about streaming on YouTube is that as long as you can get thumbs ups or likes or whatever, it will send it out to more people. And more people will see it. Unlike on Twitch, where you're kind of SOL. Ooh, this is my first time hearing this theme, actually, for the new dinosaur board. Like, literally, I've never heard this before. So, it's fun and exciting for me as well. Ooh. This reminds me of... What is this? This is giving... Crash Bandicoot. Like Crash Nitro Kart. Yeah, Lost World. Did anybody play Crash Nitro Kart as a kid? Or like Crash Team Racing, one of those? The vibe I'm getting from this song. Please don't also have... Ah! They had Maxi. Makes me sad. You know what's even worse about this, actually, is that I still can't even actually get, like, Turbulence. If I wanted to, like, be like, oh, I'll give them one summon, or one draw, I still couldn't even use Turbulence. That's unfortunate. So now, the question is, do I play it safe and just grab an impulse and kind of try to manage on their turn. I think that's what I'll do. You played the remake remaster trilogy? Yeah, the original Crash games on like PS1, PS2. Oh, I think the remake was all games on PS1. Yeah, they're all great. Truly an amazing time. Okay, we're gonna pass here since this person hit us with the Max C. How this goes from here is kind of anyone's guess. Since they're using this cool field, maybe that means they're not playing Malice. It's Tenpai. This is a tricky situation. He used Fuwalos, which means that if I use Impulse, he'll get a draw. That alone isn't so bad. So I'm gonna use Impulse. Let's see what happens. And I don't know why he would necessarily want to stop it, but he wants lots of draws. All right. Let's imperm now before he gets. Damn it! Forbidden Droplet. Truly my worst nightmare. Crash or Spyro? I'm a Crash guy. I've only played maybe one Spyro game, and I feel like I was so young I don't even really remember it. But, I mean, like, Spyro's cool. I just think Crash is, like, more my style, you know? Ugh, man, I always have Forbidden Droplet. Well, not always, but often enough. Why not set Dominus? I don't set Dominus because I don't want to get hit with Heavy Storm. I can always use Dominus from my hand, so I would rather do that. Especially because, as it turns out, we face Tenpai, which very often have Heavy Storm. I'm more of a keep that Dominus in your hand sort of dude, and it stops you from using Max C, but if you don't have Max C in your hand anyway, then it's okay. Everything else in this deck is fire. I can't Master Duel to Malice. It's just not attractive doing the same thing. Tier 0 is such a turn-off. Makes you want to turn off the game. Yeah, I know. Genroku. I'm assuming he's going to use this effect. I mean, if I can Dominus this in the battle phase, or not in the battle phase, I won't have to, it'll be off the field. So it won't be protected by Sengen summoning. Then I might just, maybe he'll quit. Could happen. Looks like I'm no longer a chronic Master Dueler. Yeah. Okay. He's attacking. I guess he's gotta get that attack in to use those effects later. Yeah. No. Dominus Impulse, please. Stop all that. We don't want to deal with any extra Tenpai dragons here. Do you have, what is the other card? Sengen Kaiman. Oh, okay, didn't have it. Okay, we're probably in good shape then. I mean, he could have Droll, so I'm actually gonna be, I'll be thoughtful here. Actually, I'm gonna be greedy. Okay, he didn't have Droll. That's good to know. Airlifter? Okay. Okay, we should be able to maybe just OTK him, I guess. Maybe not. Okay, I can still at least get a lot of damage. Actually, no, I think I can manage. It'll be fine. Assuming he doesn't have, like, Nibiru as his literal final card. I think we're okay. What's my favorite card? Oh, man. I don't know if I have a favorite card anymore. Like, I feel like I've just Yu-Gi-Oh'd for so long that, like, I don't think I have a favorite. Like, I think I just like a lot of cards. Although I have found, like, a new little genre of card that I like. It's the low / Rescue Ace Hydrant / like Rika Petal. Basically the little level 1 like 0 attack defense type beat that just recurs and like gets advantage every turn and stuff. Those are usually my favorites. I like them a lot. Alright, this should do it. Unless, okay, what's in this person's hand? Like, I'm wondering what do they have? Oh, it was Nibiru. Oh my god. Depressing. All right, well, we might be in some trouble here. We'll pray about it. I should have just played it safe and just attacked. Instead, I get to get OTK'd. I hate this deck. Yeah, me too. Well, I think that we'll just... Yeah, okay, we won't be able to win this. Alright, I'll surrender. Man, so close. Alright, I've learned my lesson. Never assume that they won't have a Nibiru, because they oftentimes will. Lunalite Kaleido Chick would stop this deck? What does Kaleido Chick do? I'm not familiar with Lunalites. Halts all opponents' plays in the battle phase? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, so back when I was playing Voiceless more, I actually remember using Odd Eye's Meteor Burst Dragon in a similar way, like, where you could actually summon it out with Odd Eye's Pendulum Graphs effect. And it was cool because it would actually stop your opponent from using effect in the battle phase. So against Tenpai, it was arguably a free win. I mean, you never know. People can always work their way around stuff if they are cunning enough, but... Emergency! Emergency! It is an emergency! Yeah, it really is now. Alright, if they have an imperm for this, then I'm really SOL. Oh, or that. Chaos Hunter. Yeah, Chaos Hunter and Lancia pop up a lot in these decks as well, just because, like, they're good against Malice, obviously, and against Rescue Ace, it can be a bit of trouble, since I gotta banish cards from my graveyard if I want to, you know, summon Turbulence and Preventer. However, I don't find that to be altogether bad. Like, sometimes it's okay. Sometimes I find another way around it. But for now, since we can't summon those guys, we will grab Impulse. Set Contain. Set Alert. And pass. The card guru is now here. Who's the card guru? Wait, why is that a... What do you mean? Who is that? Is that you? Ah! Alert of darkness. My evil adversary. Unfortunately, we must use Ash Blossom on this. It's risky, but if this thing resolves, then this Malice deck might get to play, and that's not good. Assuming it's a Malice deck. I mean, it could be like Thunder Dragons, but it's probably Malice. Malpiss. Ah! Called by the grave. Shame. Okay, well, time to probably suffer and lose. It would be funny if they were like desperate too, and they actually just end up having to discard their hand. Okay, they didn't have to discard their hand. That sucks. No, it's Dormouse. Which one's she? What does she do? Okay, yeah. Alright, I remember. Alright, we're gonna try to first use Impulse. Get a little summon from the deck. Then we're gonna contain her bitch ass. That way, she can't do her effect or be used as material or anything. Yes, stand still. Okay, and just for good measure, we'll get Rescue Ace Preventer. This way we have an access to a Book of Moon type effect, which could be handy because they haven't actually normal summoned yet, so. Oh my lord. Why is it always like just, it's always some new engine with these decks, I swear. Anyways, it's in Genjin. He's getting Golem. And we're gonna have to deal with this. Whatever this is. Okay. So they're gonna get Wedju Temple. Now, do they have a monster in their hand as their final card? It's probable. If they do, then that'll be an easy way for them to make Snake Eyes Doomed Dragon. What? Jesus Christ, what is this deck? It's just everything? Oh my lord. Imseti and Horus. Millennium Junk, Malice. There's a Chaos Hunter in here. Someone said slop detected. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well. Let's see, what's next? Oh, I hate how... That's the thing about slop. That's the thing about slop. They can turn any just card in their hand into, like, a whole little thing. That's... Ugh, it's the worst. Happy. Guidance of Horus. What engine do you want to play? Every one card combo. Oh yeah. That title is mad. What are y'all talking about with the stream title? I don't know what's wrong with it. I think you guys are being a little dramatic. 4? Oh, okay. Apollosa for... Intriguing. I mean, this is a way to get... Yeah, I mean... Okay, that sucks, but there's a way to get over my field. Alright, we'll use Preventer and try to flip this face down. This cannot be sure. Okay. Oh, that's an Apollosa negate. It's kind of unfortunate because it means that we're still going to lose our Preventer, and that's really sad. Wish I had a banished card, but I don't. For shame. I love your content. Thank you. It's always very appreciated. Alright, well in our end phase, we're just gonna... Let's see, what would be better to get? I mean, Airlifter's gonna get negated. But, I mean, so will anything? So I guess it doesn't really make much difference. We'll do Airlifter, I guess. Did you hear the ban list got leaked for TCG? Oh, did it? What are the apparent leaks? What are they saying? Oh, I forgot I had this. I forgot I had this. Thank God I got Airlifter. Cool. Okay, this helps. This is one more thing I can do. How much difference will it make? You know. Probably none. You know what? Actually, I lied. Oh, I lied. Hold up. I think I came up with something. Alright. Gonna banish Emergency from my grave to set Contain. And now Hydrant will actually let me use this Contain this turn. Bada boom! And so I can contain this Apollosa, negate that effect. Yeah, Hydrant lets me use a Rescue Ace card that was set by a Rescue Ace effect that turn. That means my Hydrant still gets to resolve, and there might be some hope for this duel. I still gotta deal with these Horus things, but honestly, it could be a lot worse. Okay. Turbulence. I guess we'll binge these two. Oh, I just realized, I think we might actually be able to just game this person, depending. I think. I'm not 100% sure. Oh yeah, but since I already used a card, that means I won't be able to... Yeah, okay. Just gotta try to think of some ways to deal damage here. Like, for instance, I could do 3,027. Okay. Yes. Okay, hold up. Got a plan. Peter the Fire Charmer ablaze. We'll get this Ash Blossom. Thank you very much. And now we'll do our own little version of Slop and link into Promethean Princess, the Bestower of Flames. And since Apollosa's got 0 attack, that means I should be able to deal enough damage here to win the duel. Assuming nothing else, like, gets in my way. Alright, later, duelist. GG's. Awesome. We pulled that one out of our ass because you guys know it looked very hopeless for a moment there. It was looking not great. I even forgot that I had access to cards, but thankfully that's one of the cool things Rescue Ace can do, so press 1 if you knew that Rescue Ace had it in the bag all along. You didn't lose hope. Yeah, that's right, Doug. Easy duel. Very easy duel. You know, I think that... Do you guys... Okay, somebody was mentioning how the ban list had gotten leaked. Do you guys think that they're going to be revealing, like, the actual ban list at Nationals this weekend? Because I know they revealed... The last time they revealed it was, like, at YCS Houston. I was actually there, and that was in early April. Now it's early July, so it's been 3 months, which I guess means, like... I mean, I guess that means, like, we'd be able to... You know, I probably should have just impulsed that, huh? Might have been a good idea. Oh, wow. I'm just gonna hold and see what happens next. Always fun to watch the Slop flop. I love beating Slop decks. They're hard to beat, but when you do, it feels very satisfying. Yeah, but do you guys think they're gonna reveal the ban list at like, this Nats this weekend? That was my guess. Whether it's been leaked or not, like just on Sunday, you know? Okay, now since he has Chimera the Flying... That's what this is called, right? Chimera the Flying Mythical Beast. So... this can negate... A monster your opponent controls activates its effect. You can just negate that. Okay. Now what's this do? Okay, this isn't too bad, so I'm mostly more afraid of their face down cards, so that can make a second effect on them, so. Alright, well, let's start out with this. Okay, cool. They let me get away with that. I approve. Okay, next plan. I could try to go for my Hydrant. Use its effect. This will probably get negated, I assume. Ooh, Called by the Grave on Hydrant. That would have been a good move, Duelist. But I've got this. Alert! What do you have for this? Because if I get alert, if I use alert to get back my Hydrant in the graveyard, then Called by the Grave won't be able to negate it. And that means my effect can still resolve. We will be getting our Rescue Ace Turbulence after all. And that's not all, Duelist. We're summoning him. It's a machine. Alright, hello, Turbulence. Now, I know that this effect's definitely not resolving, I would assume, if this person can stop it. Oh my god! Super Poly. Oh, they have everything! Oh, J-Boy gifted a channel membership to Shadow Yu-Gi-Oh! Your lucky day, Duelist. What sucks? What the heck? I was having fun. Darn. Okay, well, that really blows. That ruins all of my plans. Don't like it. Guess we gotta pass. Yeah, Super probably always comes out of nowhere with these decks. Lacrima. Oh, Lord. Whatever, I'll imperm her. I mean, I know she's about to just get linked off or something, so it really probably hardly matters, but... Yay, it's Fiendsmith's Requiem! So I don't have to worry about their spell or trap. I guess I'll try to ash it. Yeah, we're gonna have to eat a little damage here, but if that's the worst that we have to do, then so be it. It hurts because this guy deals double damage. Garua's got 2 heads. Alright, well... What's next? Probably nothing else. Oh. Oh, ooh. Okay, Moon of the Closed Heaven. I mean, this isn't... This isn't that bad, though, because now I don't have to worry about Mirror Sword Knight in the grave. Oh my god, this draw sucks. Alright, so it comes down to whether or not they can stop this Rescue Ace Hydrant. That's like basically the story here. If they can, we're kind of SOL. If they can't, then we're in good shape. It's been summoned, so... I mean, listen, if you got Imperm or something... Okay. Ooh. Nice. Okay, Hydrant resolves. We get Turbulence. Oh, okay, good. They don't have Artifact Lancia. That's always a good start as well. Alright, looks like we're maybe gonna get to summon it. Chimera Fusion, huh? Now what could they be trying to do with that? Well, I don't care. It's getting hit with Dominus Impulse. This broken ass card. What do they have in their hand that they're like contemplating using? I wonder what that's about. I had this little this activation thing. Okay, they quit. Yes. Dominus Impulse, by the way, press 1 if you think that card is busted as hell. I think that Dominus Impulse is obscenely strong. I actually find it like genuinely just... It's nuts, and it's like another hand trap, and it's so safe. Like, I've been using it, you know, just like with Rescue Ace and stuff, and it's like, I don't even have to set the damn thing, but it's so powerful for a card that you don't have to set. Impulse and Lab is insanely broken. Oh, I bet Lab makes Impulse just obscene, like belligerent levels of, oh my god, this hand sucks. Okay. We pray this doesn't get negated. And it's pretty likely it will. Understandable. Respectability politics. I get it. I do. Okay. Well, we're gonna set this, and that's that. Purge is great in Blue Eyes. Yeah, Purge and Impulse are both, like, just the rudest of cards, but I think Impulse in particular is just nasty. Oh, they set a card, so that means they could probably use their thingy-majig, but I'm just going to take the risk and assume they maybe don't have it. If they do, we were going to lose anyway, so... Oh, okay, they were just bluffing. By the way, what I'm describing is if they set a Malice Trap first, then they could tribute off Dormouse as a cost to activate their Malice Trap that turn and dodge my Imperm, which is an annoying little move that Malice can do, because that's what the new decks do. But, thankfully, it didn't go that way. Will we make it to our next turn? We made it to our next turn! Oh. We even drew the best card. Rescue Ace Airlifter! It'll probably get negated, but still nice to have. Ooh, Max C. Maybe this person's a little desperate. Well, I always wish that Fire Attacker drew whenever they got a card from Max C. That would be, just beautiful. It doesn't, but it would be so good if it did. What are our options? Anything we can make that's nice? Not really. I guess let's just get a little damage in, huh? Alright, this will put them down to 19. They gotta be a little careful if they're playing Malice, because, like, this could actually be enough for them to not be able to do too much else. That's unlikely. I mean, it's Malice. They always kind of manage, but... Alright, we have one Ash and a Dream. Oh, actually, and a Fire Attacker. So if they add anything to hand... Yeah, we're gonna Ash this. I mean, it sucks to have to do this, but, like... If in the off chance that this is all that they can do, then this was a pretty good idea. And if it isn't, well... Go on, play the Gold Sark or whatever. Yeah. Well, this was all great until this happened. Man, I really was hoping that set card was just something dead, just like a Called by the Grave or something, I don't know. Just some dead card. It's not, though, which means, like, we might be in for something bad. Oh, you think I should have gone for game last turn? You know, honestly, you're probably right. That probably would have been a better idea, huh? Shout out with the stream titles. Whatever do you mean? Oh, we're at 250 viewers. Hi, welcome to the stream, everybody. If you don't mind, please leave a thumbs up, and that way the stream gets shared out to more people. Maybe we can get to 300 viewers. I'm glad you're all joining me. It's surprisingly not midnight when we're starting this time, so that's good news. Alright, we're about to lose a lot of our cards. But we do at least get to have Diabellstar back. And we'll use our effect. Set this thing. Pray we make it long enough for this to actually activate. We'll have to actually get a face-up card, which... Well, actually, no. I think that we'll be able to have at least one of our monsters left over. Are you really telling me they never added a card from their deck to their hand? So I couldn't use Fire Attacker? That's so bizarre. They usually do. It's 9:15 where you are. 9:15 at night, I assume. It's 10:15 where I am. Oh, they're Lincoln. Oh, Dark Fluid. Neo Tempest Terahertz. The Cyber Mob Boss. Myriologic Aggregator? Oh, it's a negate Fire Attacker? Interesting. I mean, I figured they would just send to save for him. I guess they can just do it next turn, so it's not like a huge deal, but... Maybe he wants to add something to his hand, and this way he can do it safely without me getting any draws out of the deal. Oh, okay, well. Or not. Preventers? Something. What a bummer. Alright. This is like a Malice card, right? This set card, isn't it? I don't remember what it's... Hold up. I'm trying to see like what this card is. It's not... Okay, it's not that one. Is it? I don't know. I actually don't know. I think he just randomly set this. We don't actually know what this is. Cause I was gonna say I can just use this, I think, and like I don't know, whatever. I'll try it. Does this work? Like, please tell me, like, I hope this is one of these things where, like, this can't be targeted or something. Like, okay. Battle phase, please just die. Yes! We won! I think we beat our first Malice player of the day. Well, I guess there was also that pile guy, which was, like, sort of a Malice little junk slot pile, but we're doing pretty well, I have to say, for this stream. GG's, GG's. They don't normally go this well with Rescue Ace, so like I'm kind of surprised. Okay, maybe this one won't, because now we're going second. Although we've gone second in a couple of these games, it's been alright. Do you play Lancia, Paul? I don't play Lancia. I am most certainly not playing that. Yeah, rank up game and you're going second. But this is not a bad going second hand at all, like by any means. Like, they'll probably have called by our Ash for Maxi. It's kind of how it goes. But, these will still probably be useful. It's a 50-50 on this resolves. Told you. You guys, if you watch the stream, you know the rule around here. Maxi's not actually a real card. I have said it before, and I will continue to say it. It's a broken card, but it's also not a real card. They will always have something. It's Dormouse. Hello. Alright, well that's okay, because now we can use Impulse. Assuming they don't also have Ash for that. A second called by the grave! I really thought I actually drew a good going second hand. Guess not, huh? Guess not. Sucks. Your opponent's just better. They are. That's true. Nothing's real. Nothing's real. Oh my goodness. What are we gonna make? Like freaking Moon of the Closed Heaven into a Fiendsmith combo? Why are you not running Chaos Hunter and Diamond? I don't run Chaos Hunter. I don't run Lancia. I don't need that stuff. I don't need those cards to win. Ah, risky allure. Oh, they lucked out, I bet. They always luck out! I was hoping he just got just like the worst allure draws. Really disgusting. Obscene even. Well. This really blows, you know that? Like, here I was, like, in my rank up game, lost the coin flip, didn't feel so bad. Like, whatever, maybe we can manage going second. Opened with Maxi, Impulse, 2 Imperms, and here we are, still dealing with this. Should be illegal. I know what they mean. I see what they mean when they say, like, you feel like you're hand looping yourself sometimes, you know? You use all your hand trap. Well, actually, in this case, it wasn't even that. It's like they had 2 Call by the Graves. 2. I was supposed to, you know, I was accepting that the Max C was going to get negated because it's not a real card. But I was like, okay, that's fine. Max C gets negated. I can use Impulse. We'll manage. Like, we'll get Fire Engine, and then Fire Engine will get Airlifter, and then Airlifter will search, and then on our next turn, we can start playing, and, like, it might be okay. But, nah. I hope the wait for Ignister isn't too far away. Ignister? Oh, the other, like, that's the link, the other Link 4, or, like, big Cybers Link thing that they use. Hell, they can keep it. Don't release that thing ever, shit. Malice is slop. It ain't far off. The one compliment I was willing to give Malice was that, like, the engine is not so lean. Like, it's not as lean as, like, a Snake Eye engine is, so you can't throw it in everything. But lately, I've actually realized that you kind of can. Like, I guess they're thinking through what they want to do. I mean, I didn't know it was like a hard decision what trap you want to set, but sure, why not? Malice is safe, next ban list because new deck. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're going to be dealing with this deck for a little while. Isn't it crazy? I just use all these hand traps and, like, amidst all of this, this is what happens. Oh, a $10 super chat. Okay, never mind. I'm happy. I feel better. Thank you, the Revenge Society. $10 donation. Always goes a long way. My face and I didn't pull Holly Sue from Duelist Advance. I pulled Holly Sue Starlight Rare, but it wasn't actually mine. It was a friend's box. So it wasn't actually my copy of Holly Sue. I own no Holly Sues. My goal is, if I go to Nats tomorrow, which I'm planning on showing up for a little while at the venue, maybe, if I can, then I'll try to pick up some Holly Sues. Or maybe I'll just wait. I don't know. She's expensive, isn't she? Sometimes I want to like pay for these expensive cards. Like I'm like, oh, well, I like this deck. It's worth paying. But is it worth paying? Because I think she's like 40 bucks or something. And that's a lot of money to spend on a card that admittedly I like. Okay, 30 bucks, that's better. But it's basically like, you know, $90 to spend on a deck that I do admittedly like. But golly, I'm sorry. I'm paying attention to this board again. And this is what this person set up on me. Like, I had 4 hand traps. 4! And they're still playing. Man, can't even use my emergency. Oh, okay, they're just maxing it instead. Oh, his max is still under called by. Yay, it got negated. We might get to do something. Let's be very careful and thoughtful about this. Of course, if he has like imperm or something set. I don't even know what this is. I wasn't paying attention. He's probably just gonna like banish this or whatever, and it'll suck. But if he doesn't, and I get to use this effect. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. Send like the Myriologic guy and negate his effect. What a bummer. Killjoy. Just depressing, if we're being honest. Oh yeah, I forgot. How dare I try to like use my last resort card. What was I thinking? Trying to play or something. Silly me. Like, the amount of effort people will put into just not letting you play this game. Not letting you play. Alright, fine. You win. You're cool. That was our rank up game, too. You know that? Things were looking okay. They were. Ah, Cyberus, my favorite monster type. Yeah, you know, I just love me a Cyberus deck. It is Yu-Gi-Oh's coolest, most inspired, and creative type in the game. Oh, Cyberus monsters are really something. Don't know what I would do if they weren't in the game. Alright, well that's alright. Salt's over, next game. Now see, this is a hand where going second just sucks. But as we learned last time, going second, sometimes you'll still just lose even if you have 4 hand traps, so. Oh no, it's not this deck. It's like Deception with Azamina. Oh god. Man, we were so close to ranking up and now we're probably gonna be down 2 games. You gotta try playing Fire Prison, then it's easy game. Fire Prison? What's that? Is that one thing where like they can't link summon or something like that? Or they can't use the effects of link monsters? I know Fire Prison's like an old thing. Can you pass the salt again, please? It'll be coming soon. What the heck? Mirrors. Oh god. So it's not just White Forest, it's also this. I don't love Chimera very much either. I mean, Chimera, the concept, like the deck's fine, but when you combine it with other good things, which is kind of just the name of the game in Yu-Gi-Oh, is combining all the bullshit together. Yeah, then it gets more annoying. But while we watch this happen, it's okay. I get a little bit of time to chat with you guys. Burn decks in this event seems good. Event? I'm just on the ladder. Although, like, if this ladder thing goes badly, I think we'll probably end up trying out the Fusion X Link event instead. Thug says, the only way to make traps any good is to make them spells. Heard. Oh, this one, you don't see Moa Regina too often. I like saying the Azamina's names. That's one thing I'll give them. Azamina, Moa Regina. And what's the other one? New Ricialago. Alright, so what's her deal? I have to set spell and traps before activating them? Oh, great. And if a spell or trap becomes set, then you can destroy 2 cards. Amazing. Let me guess. Ilya, Sylvia. And always gotta have wanted. Can't forget that part. So Ilya, Sylvia's our Omni Negate. Diabell says we don't get to use our spells and traps effectively. Or it'll be difficult to. Evil Heroes 2? How much stuff do they cram into decks these days? Christ. What do you do? Oh, okay, I forgot. There's just a way to get to Requiem easily. Is this first turn? It sure is. The pain in Paul's voice actually hurts me. Yeah. You and me both. People are greedy in Yu-Gi-Oh! People can't be satisfied with just, you know, stopping you from doing one thing or stopping you from doing 2 things. We gotta, like, stop you from doing everything. You know? What's this? Monsters he controls can't be destroyed by battle. And then the synchros are unaffected by monster effects. Enjoy. Later, Sky. Thanks for joining. Fiendsmith is just so abusable. I think that Fiendsmith, I've said it before, I'll say it again. My big gripe with Fiendsmith outside of the splash ability is just how long the combo takes. Like, it's just a lot of shuffling and sending, and it gets kind of tiring. Like, come on, just put down the Desiree and, like, equip it and just call it a day. How does nothing have a lock here? I know, right? Nothing has a lock. Omni negate. 2 summon negates, or effects that summon negates. Set a spell or trap and you'll lose it. And they're not done. I'm sure there's, like, still something to go. Oh, okay. Cool. Great. They were merciful. We only have to deal with this many interruptions. What a great card. What did I tell you guys about Max C last time? Anywho. Goodbye, fire attacker. Well, it's nice knowing you. And I take damage. Fun. Oh, come on. It's my main phase. Can you please just let me have this? Of course they have Ash Blossom. Of course they have Ash Blossom. Of course they do. Son of a bitch. Well. Let's try this. Oh no, this person's waiting. My opponent tried to summon one thing. How can I stop even this? My last resort, relinquish anima. Ghost Ogre. That's interesting. How did this die? Is it just... Is it because I guess it was... Actually, I don't know why that died. But okay, I mean, whatever. That's fine. So this thing already tried to use its effect. Yeah, okay. I'm really surprised that this fire attacker managed to get on the field. Like, I gotta say, that's a shock. That is a shock. Alright, let's try to get to the battle phase, see if we can make something happen. I think his monsters can't be destroyed by battle or something. Okay, so this is just for damage. Oh, big shock this guy managed to get to the field safely, even use his effect. Doesn't happen all the time. Okay. Well, not gonna lie, I don't really think that there's much useful I can do here, but we're here. Okay, I'm sure somebody explained this in chat, but Why did, what's he summoning? Oh, that. Yeah, why did, Diabells go to the grave whenever Relinquished Anima got Ghost Ogred? Like, I thought that it just wouldn't get equipped and that would be it. But I guess not. I'm really unsure. I don't understand how that ruling works, but if somebody can explain it to my smooth at the brain, that would be great. Are you actually done complaining about Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, so on the second channel, on APS Amplifier, I will not complain about Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. I got tired of making videos just bitching and moaning every day. Actually, I didn't really make them every day, but you know. I got tired of making those sorts of videos on that channel, so I'm trying to not do that. Of course, these streams are fair game. We can certainly complain here all we want. But no, it's not just because like people didn't like it. It's mostly just me being like, well, it's not really good for my mental health to like make entire videos about Yu-Gi-Oh complaints. But here it's just a nice little source of venting. I think this person can just finish me off. I don't know. I feel like they're probably overthinking this because they don't realize I have 5,300 life points. So like, yeah. I was hoping that maybe there'd be a little bit more special summoning involved, but there's not, so we're gonna die here. Okay, well, it was fun. You know, if they'd maybe summoned one more time, the plan was perhaps that we can like draw into a Rescue Ace Impulse, something like that. Dominus Impulse, something to perhaps get a chance to play. Didn't work out though. Well, GG's. Now we're two wins away from ranking up? Something. Complaining's boring when nothing changes. Yeah, that was kind of my thing. Like, I have a lot of gripes with Yu-Gi-Oh. You guys know that. But I just felt like exerting so much energy on like making these entire videos that are like, you know, saying here's what's wrong, here's what's wrong, here's what's wrong. It just kind of was like, I mean, Konami's not going to change things. And I know that kind of for a fact. Like, I have had the, we'll say, pleasure of working with Konami on like random things in the past. And generally speaking, you just realize it's a company that's strict. It's got a lot of red tape. Things move really slowly, if at all. And so if they want to fix Yu-Gi-Oh, like, or if they even see any issues with it to begin with, then that's kind of on them. That's their prerogative. I'll leave it to them to fix or not fix. Plus, I'm of the mind that, what the heck? I'm max seeing this. I'm of the mind that it's better to appreciate things for what they are rather than hating them for what they aren't. So that was my mentality around it. Like, there's still a lot I like about Yu-Gi-Oh, so I feel like if I can bring some of that to the table, it'll help positivity go up in the world, you know? This is the first time I've seen, I think, anybody ever play Fiendsmith Sanct. It just summons a token, I guess, and I'm assuming it has, like, some annoying-ass graveyard effect. Okay, it can protect. When it's destroyed, you can reset it. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't see Fiendsmith Sanct get played a lot. So why did none of these cards lock? Like, what happened? Okay, here we can complain here. What happened to like locking decks with anything? Like, I mean, I guess this is a small lock. You can't declare attacks for the rest of the turn except with fiend monsters, so that's something. But it's like, why don't any of these cards ever lock people into stuff? Like, what's Come on. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be complaining too much. My Rescue Ace cards don't lock me into Rescue Ace, so... yeah, I guess there's that. We'll use Impulse. Yeah, I had a feeling they'd have that. Sanct plays around Droll better. Ah, yeah, that's true. I guess by using Sanct, you're able to get your like material started for linking without the need to search with Tract, for instance, or search by pitching Engraver, rather. I understand such logic. Makes sense to me. Alright, we're gonna have to be really smart about like how we do this. They haven't normal summoned at all. I'd really like it if they would, so I'd feel good about that. But they haven't. Yeah, alright, we're gonna never mind, we'll just have to use Impulse in sequence. And pray about it. Please, please, please don't have too much else you can do. I mean, I know it's like probably a pile of some kind. They should print Quick Attack from the anime. So whoever goes first can just FTK. Oh yeah, that was like a thing in the anime, wasn't it? Like some card that could let you like attack immediately. I don't remember where that was, like which anime it was from, but I remember the concept of it. I remember that being a thing. Who has the most rare Yu-Gi-Oh cards that you know? You know, that's a good question. Oh, I totally forgot that this person had a Fiendsmith Tract. Honestly, didn't remember. Well, this sucks. I know like some card shop owners who have some pretty rare cards, but I almost don't consider like card shop owners having rare cards to be like a real thing, because like you run a card shop, so like are the cards like your collection, or is it just more like, okay, this is your inventory? Let's see. I could evenly, but I'm gonna actually wait and see if maybe he'll like set something. Oh, you know, I probably should have though, because he can make that one like rank 6 guy, can't he? Ooh, yeah, that would have been smarter. I was getting a little greedy, thinking like, oh, he'll like set a card or two, and I can just evenly everything. I was sadly mistaken. And now I'm gonna pay for it with my life. I know 3 card shops with Black Lotuses that they refuse to sell me. Oh, so you want to buy the Black Lotuses and they're just like literally not selling them? Because that happens. Well, this sucks. A lot. He can negate both these cards. So, we'll just set one and cry about our life choices? Basically. They said they're not selling at all. It's their private collection. Oh my god! It's this thing. Alright, yeah, we'll quit here. This will be enough damage to kill us. Darn it! Oh, man. I should have just used evenly matched. You You know, here I was feeling okay about things. We were close to ranking up, and now here we are, 4 wins away. It can all go bad so fast in Master Duel, you know what I mean? What deck do you recommend a new Master Duel player get? Oh, man. I don't know. Just grab a structure deck. There's so many now. Like, grab one of those structures and start playing it. They've done a few, haven't they? Like, I am a big fan of, like, the Ninja deck. But that's not something I'd recommend for new people. I feel like it's a little technical and requires a lot of matchup knowledge to play well. But just maybe, like, you know, one of the newer structures that they've made. It's tough because, like, with Yu-Gi-Oh, every deck is so different. Hold up. Let me put this back on auto, save myself some time. They should have hit Sengen to 1. I am surprised they didn't hit Sengenjin and they chose to hit the level 6 rock other guy. I mean, I guess, like, it's kind of what and what, but I would have preferred if they hit Sengenjin, I'll say that much. Anyway, let's enjoy this game while we're going first. It probably won't actually go over all that well. Looks like they might have an Ash or a... Oh, they have a Maxi, okay. We can Ash that. Maxi's not even real for them. Unless... Gamma? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, Cyframed your Gamma? What's going on here? Alright. Going pretty well. Turbulent summon. Ooh, impulse. Do they have a trap in the grave? Okay, they don't have a trap in the grave. Darn, I wanted to summon him. Rats. Kind of rude, NGL. Never quite goes the way you want. What's this? Oh my god! White rabbit. Well... we're gonna extinguish this. It's their normal summon, so hopefully maybe they can't summon anything else. And White Rabbit will be turned off for the turn. Since I have Hydrant in the field, my extinguish means that this player can't use White Rabbit's banish effect for the rest of the turn either. What is this? By banishing one summon one from the deck. Okay, I was just curious what that was. Oh, of course they have their dumbass field spell, Malice and Underground. Yeah, cute. What do you do? Yeah, how about no? How about no? Yeah, no summon for you. Please stop. Thanks. Never mind. I lied. What was I thinking? It's Malice, of course. They can just continue to do what they want. That said, though, they don't get to activate the effect of, what is it, Dormouse? Or no, White Rabbit for the rest of the turn. Because its effect's been turned off by my Extinguish. So, the most he can do is set and end his turn? Yes! I mean, I guess he can attack, but still, if it means that we get to play even a little bit... Malice is such a boom or bust deck. They either combo for 20 minutes or get stomped by Lancey and Chaos Hunter. Yeah, the designs are so cool. I know, that's the worst part about Malice. The designs are really cool. I think I like the names of a lot of... Actually, I like the names of all their Link monsters, and I do think they look neat. Like, I love saying, like, Heart Scriptor and Red Ransom. But It just, the deck style is kind of like, it wears on you. We'll put it that way. Oh, for Christ's sake. It's, I mean, you know, I know that they have to design them in such a way where, like, these decks, there's this tug of war in Yu-Gi-Oh! Around, like, how would I describe it? And somebody and people in the chat, like, you guys might be better equipped, someone who's really good with words. Yu-Gi-Oh's got this tug of war thing where, like, they've made hand traps, right? So that you can sort of stop decks from overwhelming you on your first turn and stuff like that. So in retaliation, they've kind of had to design decks that can continue to extend past hand traps, either through some cheaty mechanic where it's like, oh, this can dodge Imperm, this can dodge whatever, this plays around Droll and Ash, but also just like in making every monster kind of this extender, and every monster when it extends turns other stuff like on, like that's kind of how Malice works. So it's like, oh, you think you kind of have them pinned down, and then they chain this thing and it vanishes and everything starts coming back, and blah blah blah. I think that the tug of war I'm describing is that basically Konami's made things that stop this from happening, then they've made this stronger so that it can happen, because I think it's like Yu-Gi-Oh's kind of this game of indulgence where if you're a player who's playing this, you want to be able to like keep pushing. Like I feel like there's like a lot of fun and adrenaline and like, you know, it feels good, I guess, to be able to be like, oh, my opponent tried to use Ash and they imperned me and all stuff, and I just played through all of it, and like I still made a board because I'm cool and smart and good at Yu-Gi-Oh. And so I think like Konami leans into that, but then it can sort of start to makes you question the existence of the hand traps to begin with, right? Where it's like, you know, the hand traps are cool, and like they work mostly, but then what ends up more or less happening, I've noticed, is like hand traps just stop low tier decks from playing, but against like a deck like Malice, they don't actually stop them from playing. So you get what I mean? Like that's, so now someone in chat can take that and be like ChatGPT and put it into better words for me. What the hell? Oh, that's rude. I needed that. Called by the guy. Oh my god, this game hates me. He called by his unhydrant. And what do I get? Hydrant. Well, that's fine. We will use this instead. Let me just snatch this access code talker, please. Thanks. Appreciate that. Okay. And next. We'll summon Turbulence or die trying. Turbulence is here. Effect. Imperm fair. Okay, so this seems like a good situation. He has nothing. He could top deck and just completely ruin everything, but what else do we have? Anything of use? No, not really. But yeah, if he could always just top deck something that like turns the entire engine on. Let's see if he does. It's known to happen. Okay. Pray to God he doesn't get something. Just scoop up and scoop. Thank God. Yes. Yes. Because I've seen all too many times that situation that looks good A lot of decks can just top deck one single monster and like make a whole combo. Yeah, exactly. Morimoto gets it. Like, it could be a Bestial, it could be a Gold Sark, it could be a Lucky Allure of Darkness. And like, it could just turn the whole thing back on. It's actually wild. Anywho, though, we did manage to win, so on to the next game. Not the best hand. Alright, well. Please don't have anything to... Just don't ash it. You can max see it, just don't ash it. Damn it. You ashed it. Very belligerent of you. Alright, well, this is the best we can do. Summon this Preventer, it won't even be able to float, and Fire Attacker in case they search. Would you rather play Yu-Gi-Oh or basketball? Depends on the mood. So here's the plan. If they search, then Fire Attacker will draw something and maybe it'll be useful, probably won't. And if they summon like a single card that needs to use an ignition effect, it will get booked immediately by Rescue Ace Preventer. And that's the best hope that we have. Run some rank using retro cards? Man, we're barely scraping through Diamond rank as is. Do I gotta do it with retro cards? Imperm! Asshole! I get it. Oh, okay, it's Salamander. Great. That's neat. I mean, I guess I can use Fire Attacker. Let's see. Maybe I'll draw something good. I'll pitch this. This puts a trap in my graveyard, so now my Impulse can destroy something. Well, could. Now they've got Balinks, and he's gonna protect things. Okay, this is actually a good opportunity. Will Impulse. Gazelle! Ah! Of course he's playing Crossout Designator. Of course he's using a fire deck, which means he's playing Impulse, which means he has in his deck. Sorry if that peaked the mic. My apologies. Sadly, Retro Deck just turns into Floodgate Turbo. Yeah, you're totally right. Like, if you want to play a Retro Deck, pretty much the only thing you're going to be able to do is, like, try to quickly turbo into a Floodgate. That's kind of how it works. That could be Necro Valley or D-Fissure or something, but, yeah. Crash Out Designator. That's funny. Yeah, that's what it makes me feel like. Okay, so now we got to sit and wait for this guy to combo. And hope that when he kills all our monsters, we can evenly him. And yeah, that's our last hope. Fucking Crash Out Designator, it's funny. Maybe I have time to get an apple while he's comboing, you think? I think I do. Hold up, be right back. I've returned. What's going on? Yeah, of course, they're still playing. Oh, he pitched his Lancia? So that either means he has a second one in his hand, which will stop my Evenly, or maybe he won't, and then my Evenly can work out, and I get a chance to play. The meme of walking away during your opponent's combo is real. I mean, even when I go to locals these days, like, sometimes, like, I just watch people on their phones while someone else's first turn is happening. It just takes a long time. There's not that much else to do, so. I'm literally here to see if this evenly match will resolve. If it won't, then I lose. If it does, I have a chance. And the thing, like, this isn't even one of, like, the top 20 best decks in the game right now. This is how it goes. Alright, it's enough to kill me. It's enough to kill me. Alright, well, GG's. It was fun. Just trying to see if I could get to my evenly matched. I couldn't. Sucks to suck. Now we're kind of in that diamond hell zone where, like, you just bounce around in, like, Diamond 2. But I believe we can get to Master Rank tonight. And I won't give up, at least until we get to Master Rank 1, or Diamond Rank 1. Diamond Rank 1 might get kind of rude, so. Ooh. Atrocious hand. But we're going second, so we'll get one more draw. There's that. I don't play this game as often. People can be annoying on this game. Masturduel's not for the faint of heart. I'll say that much. I got to master with cash. After that, I don't care about grinding the ladder. Yeah, there's not very much reward for, like, grinding the ladder, except getting into ratings duels and grinding even more. And I only do ratings. I've done ratings duels several times, but generally I only really do it when, like, I'll do ratings duels when, like, I'm really enjoying a new deck or something, but I don't think I would do it this season. This is a little too much for me. This is Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes can have some trouble with evenly matched if they don't have the Primite drill beam sort of thing going on, which seems like this guy doesn't. Now, that might still prove to be, you know, they might still have it. Like, they could have just opened with drill beam alone and nothing else. So we'll see. Maxi, you got your Raging and WCS event. Yeah. Maxi sucks, but, like, here's my only thing about Maxi. I'm not saying it should or shouldn't be banned, like, it really probably should, but, even if they banned it, I don't know that it would, like, make the Masturduel experience significantly better or worse. Like, I still feel like things would feel just as, you know, coin flippy as before. It would just be, like, one less variable. What deck am I playing? This is Mermails. Oh, it's the Crimson Dragon thing, isn't it? Joy. I swear, if it's not one thing, it's another. Favorite type of sandwich? The kid in me says PB&J. The adult says BLT. I recently learned why a club sandwich is called a club sandwich. Does anybody know in chat why they call it a club sandwich? The answer is because it's chicken and lettuce under bacon. What did I tell you guys about this card? What did I tell you guys about this card? What did I tell you? My favorite thing about the Blue Eyes deck is how it's all about Blue Eyes White Dragon, and by all about Blue Eyes White Dragon, I really just mean that there are no Blue Eyes White Dragons on this field. That's great. Really having a time here. Oh, for Christ's sake, what are you running for now? Oh my god, Crimson Dragon's gonna get another thing? Wasn't one enough? What now? I'm so mad. I got so close to activating Evenly Matched, but he still has this card on the field to negate it. That makes me upset. Oh, okay, he had Lancia. Never mind. There was no hope to begin with. I was trying to see if I could, like, get to a point where he had negated enough cards that I could use an Evenly Matched. Didn't quite work out, but even if I had, I guess he had Lancia, so it was alright. There's actually no hope to begin with. Have you ordered your Holly Sues yet? I'm going to try to just pick up Holly Sues this weekend from a vendor if I can. Never mind, he had hope, but the hope was, yeah, man. I like to consider myself a sort of an optimist. Like, sometimes I'll go into these duels thinking, like, things might work out if I can just resolve this card, but they don't always. Ah! Guess we have to ask this, because who knows what he's playing. It's 60 card pile slop. Yeah. That's the Master Duel minigame. Use power spell. Opponent ashes. Then do have Call by the Grave. So now they get to mill like 20 cards to their grave. So it's a branded thing. Okay. Fun. Alright, well, I'm gonna use Aliber. I guess I'll use my Rescue Ace Impulse. Oh, for Christ's sake, what do you have? Second called by. Oh, well, that's not so bad. That's negated, bitch. Alright, so what's the best thing? Fire Engine and Pray for next turn. That's what. Deck be looking dumpy. Branded Fusion. Fire Engine, go! Must get any card advantage that I can possibly get so that my turn can be a little bit easier. AI slot deck, time to replace. Oh, okay, alright. Actually, I'm so glad I have you guys here. I just remembered something that I saw on Reddit. So Masturduel is actually getting a version update at the end of the month, on July 30th, they said. So that's when they're going to be, like, you know, updating the game to version 4.0, or I don't know, whatever version number we're at. But version updates tend to mean, like, big changes. And so, the interesting thing that I saw on Reddit about Masturduel was that this update actually pretty significantly changes the minimum, or, like, not minimum, but, like, suggested PC specs. From like 64 gigs of memory to 128, and like I think an RTX 3060 graphics card or something. So, do you guys think that, like, what do you think the new feature for Masturduel is going to be? Like, or do you think there's going to be like any big new features, or just like, or that maybe I'm just getting excited for nothing? But if there was a big feature update, what might it be? And then we can talk about Superman. Because I saw Trey Day post that he saw Superman. I saw Superman earlier this week. I loved it. And I would be happy to talk about it with you guys. But first, I do want to hear if anybody has, like, hopes for Masturduel. Someone says draft mode, clean up the UI. Salty Sanctuary, what AI, or not AI, UI cleanups would you like? I'm assuming you're probably talking about a little bit of lag in the menu. I hope they can get rid of that too, although I've heard that they probably can't because, like, this whole game basically runs server side. So, that's something I heard. I don't know if that's really true, but I don't really know that much about how that stuff works, but that's why I've heard that they can't change much about it. Legacy pack only mode? That'd be neat. I was hoping that they would either add a draft mode, or that one thing that they showed at like the Tokyo Dome event last year. It was like some sort of an AI. They had like an AI duel mode, and like it was basically like, I guess the AI would take commonly played decks like from the top of ranked ladder and stuff, and study the decks and the deck lists and everything, and basically like it could play them, so you could play against the AI for practice. If that was the case, I think that'd be pretty cool. I must say. Alright. We made it to our turn. 5 minutes later. So let's get this show on the road. Change this. Airlifter. Branded in red. Not cool, man. Alright, looks like they're gonna do a fusion summon. Ah, I know what this is. It's Guardian Chimera. Here to blow my shit the fuck up. Well, I'll get my Rescue Ace HQ. I'll use Fire Engine. He's gonna destroy. Oh my god. Dude, branded decks, this is actually the most stressful matchup sometimes. Like, there's so many chain links, and these decks grind a lot. Honestly, branded grinds better usually, so. Tri Brigade Mercurier. Here to negate my monster effects. Very cool. Alright, we're gonna get you. Put you right here. Activate effect. Ooh. Always a pleasant surprise whenever, you know, that actually resolves and such. Okay, so Mercurier's probably going to go after Turbulence. That would just be my general guesstimation on the matter. However, I do have one quick question about Mercurier. Actually, well, you control a fusion monster that mentions... Ah! Okay, there might be something here. So I'm going to have to like lock in a little bit, because this matchup is... This is one of my least favorite matchups to play against. It's very mental stack intensive, I would say. I'm going to try to flip Mirror Jade down. This will bait Mercurier or turn it off for the turn. Yay! Now I can do this. Reinforce. Contain. Extinguish. And rescue. We'll use alert. Nothing I actually really want to get, so I'll just grab you just so I can have more things to shuffle back in. I know one thing I could do. I could extinguish something and then get a free set back. But I'll have to also use... I'll do it. I wish I could pop face down. That'd be so nice. Does he have... Branded opening can protect this. Okay, well, I guess I'll pop you then. You guys. That's nice. Attack with both of them. Yeah, okay. Ugh. If I attack, like, this will still, like, pop my field if I attack this, won't it? Yes? No? Maybe? Let me read Mirror Jade. Because won't it pop my field if I attack it? I think. You say you think so? Okay. I'll play this safe then. I don't want to risk like losing this because I'm having fun with this field right now. Let me see here. Yeah, okay. Somebody said it does pop it. That's good to know. Thank you for that valuable insight. I'm just gonna end my turn here. All right, back to you, Hole One. Blazing Cartesia, Guiding Quim. Yeah. I have a bad feeling this is gonna go to time. Like, this match just seems like it's probably happening. I'm gonna try to focus as much as I can and like play this sort of, hopefully well. So much stuff happening. Love the green screen. It is a green screen, yeah. Sorry I'm not talking too much. Just trying to, like, not let this duel go too much to the wayside here. Granted, stressful. Can't chain anything this time thanks to Branded Lost. Paul trying to lock in. Only trying. No guarantees that it'll actually amount to anything. My problem with this game is I play stuff pretty freeform. Like, I don't really have, like, much of a blueprint on how I play a lot of these matchups and decks and stuff, so... I basically just try to practice, or what the heck? How much is he shuffling in? Ah! Alba System Dogmatic Calamity can attack all your opponent's monsters once each. You control a fusion summon card. 6 or more fusion monsters in your grave with different names and mention fallen of Alba. You can send all cards in each player's extra deck to the GY. Ah! That's terrifying. Okay, can I like target this with stuff? Like I really don't know. I guess I'll flip this face down. Right? Or not. Okay. Battle step. No, nothing here. Right, damage calc reinforce. Get out of here, loser. Still can't attack, bitch. Fuck you. I wonder what he's trying to make. There is really no telling, but I think this would be a good time to use my impulse. Just to see, you know? Chaos Star Source Dragon. Okay. Try to extinguish this. He's gonna protect it with branded opening. How many more of those does he have? Still got one more in the grave. Okay. This would be really cool to get, actually. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. Let's get this. This will be fun. Alright, this guy can attack all monsters my opponent controls once each, huh? Or do I have to... Wait, what? I have to send a fusion monster to attack with it? Oh, just send a card from my extra deck to the graveyard to attack with it. Okay. That's not bad. I can live with that. Oh, you want a fusion summon, do ya? Oh, I have a hunch as to what this could be about. Let's say no. I don't want you fusion summoning. No fusion summoning. Oh, that sucks. It's not a great draw. Alright, we're gonna go all out here. I'm summoning everything. If it works, great. Fuck you, bitch. Ah, that felt good. Okay. We did it. That was fun. I've never used Alba, whatever the hell it's called, Dogmatic Calamity. That was a good time. I enjoyed that. Okay. And that brings us one step closer to maybe making it out of Diamond Rank 2. Woo! That was very satisfying to watch. I know, that was satisfying to play. It was a little scary because I was like, oh, this timer's going down. But like, I decided at some point I'm just full sending it. Like, I knew when he tried to do that fusion summon with Ecclesia that he was probably going to do something that would get rid of Dogmatic Calamity or whatever. So it's like, nope, none of that. We're summoning everything and we're just attacking and hopefully this game will end. And it ended. I'm pleased. But we can't linger on such memories because it's a new day and a new game and this person's having connection issues. Maybe they'll leave and we'll get a freebie. Maybe they saw this reinforcement in the army and they were like, oh, you know what? That card's too busted. I'm giving up right now. I quit. I'm done. They did. Cool. Alright, well. Christopher Mall. There's always someone in every stream who's surprised to hear me say, like, a bad word. Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Wait, we're still not at a rank up game yet? God, we really fell far. Ah. Sheesh. Golly. Okay. Well, we're going second once again. We have been going second a lot of these games. And the one we went first, someone quit, so. Ooh, okay. Decent hand. Max C, Dominus Impulse. Prohibition? Oh dear lord, what is this? A Prohibition Ash Blossom. That's terrifying. Alright, what do they pitch? Alright, we'll try to max C. Please don't have a call die. Yes! They used Prohibition calling Ash Blossom, so I know they didn't have that. Okay. What is this? Wait, what effect is this? You can discard this card, send deck to the grave, just a summon from your grave. I bet if I just use this here, that'll probably be enough to just like halt this. I mean, they have one card in their hand and Prohibition on the field, so like perhaps easy win? Yeah. Well, with Prohibition, I don't have to worry about Ash Blossoms, so we can probably just go full send and maybe... Good. Alright, the moment of truth has arrived. It is the rank up game. Will we win the coin flip? Get to go first? Of course we won't. Alright. Maybe a couple hand traps. Maybe just one. Wait, is this who we just played? ZSYS? This just seems familiar. Didn't we just play this person? Is it the same person? I feel like we just played a person with this name. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Someone rewind the stream and check. Like, I feel like we played somebody with that name. Like, not... Like, earlier in this stream. Ah! Fine, use your imperm. I'm still summoning something, shit. Or not. Well, this isn't so bad. I mean, they had to use 2 traps. You've faced this player before? Oh, okay, so we did play this person? What deck were they using? If you don't mind checking. What deck were they playing? Because, like, I'm assuming Malice, like, based on the sleeves and the field. But it could be Tempai for all I know. Oh, they're playing Salamangrate? Okay. Okay, thank you. So this is like probably that same Salamangrate guy. Guy, girl, somebody. Okay, it seems like their first turn was pretty... Like, their first hand was, like, pretty bad. But they opened Salamangrate Circle. Salamangrate Mirror. I guess I could just max C right here. I mean, they probably have, like, called by or something, but... Oh, they didn't have called by. Big shock. Probably should have used Imperm on Gazelle then. Oh, but this is a good top deck to get off off of the Maxi, you can say that much.
Yes.
Okay, yes, please keep summoning. Give me another draw or two. I won't say no to those. Oh, is this gonna be the end? Is this gonna be the end? Good. Very good. We'll just use this in the end phase. I'm gonna rescue our airlifter, I think. Make sure not to summon it in the Sunlight Wolf column. In fact, I should probably, just for posterity and such. Okay, they quit. Yes. We made it, guys. And by made it, I mean we got to Diamond 1. 2 hours later. Cool. Well, 4 more wins and we will achieve Master Rank, so let's keep it going. Let's do it. Oh, this person's in their rank down game. I feel a little bad. I'm not gonna lie, I always feel bad when I see people like this because I've been in this situation so often and it's just like, man, sucks. But I can't feel too bad. I'm going second, so. And if they have Malice, then all sympathy leaves. All sympathy leaves. Those just do. Okay. What's that one? March here, get something back. I like this music, but I don't like this deck. Link decoder, yeah. Maxi is gonna get Astra called by. It's just gonna happen. It didn't! It didn't! There's hope! There's good in this world! There is a god for like maybe the second time ever on the stream. Resolve to Maxi. Good job, everybody. Oh, they even ended their turn. They didn't even set anything. It's my lucky day. Ah! I can't use extravagance now. That was kind of rude of you. But then again, I use Max Eggs. I can't say too much. Okay. Well, with no banishing. Oh, and they're maxing us too, huh? Let me think, how much special summoning will I even be doing? So, I'm gonna get Hydrant. Hydrant's gonna search, but there won't really be too much else after that, so. Maxi's fine. I could even choose not to get Hydrant at all. It's not like it's going to be able to attack over anything, so. I really don't want to give him draws, but Do y'all think it's worth giving him a draw to use emergency and set all my cards? What do you guys think? Like, do you guys think it's worth getting Turbulence out? Could I use emergency in the battle phase to clear March here? I can't because emergency summons the monster in defense position. You know, I'm gonna play it safe. We'll just set these. We'll keep Impulse in the hand, actually. I just don't want him getting any draws. Like, it's too scary, not with Malice. Emergency's negated. Now we're gonna deal with all this. The set might have been worth it, I guess. I don't know. We'll just leave it up to... They'll leave it up to them. Okay, I have a question. What does this trap do? He said it this turn. Okay. And so they're trying to get a card back, yeah. Alright, if I use Dominus Impulse right here, because their plan is what? Banish this, it's going to summon back. Then they'll have to do all this stuff next turn. I wish I had a trap in my grave. Not worth letting them get monsters in the field. There's already normal summons, so... You can't use this trap. So, like, hopefully it's okay. Yes, we made it to the next turn! Reinforce. Put this emergency right back down. Oh, there are plenty of useful things. Art of Extravagance. Ash it, maybe? Okay. They've got March here in hand, so I guess they're just waiting to try to summon it, is probably the idea here. What's the best thing to do? Okay. Airlifter. Alert. The music makes it feel so much more tense. Okay, Turbulence is out. Turbulence effect. Extinguish. Contain. Rescue. Anything useful I can... Huh. Just thought it was kind of funny. Anyway. I just want to check something. There's March here, right? Oh, that'll be funny if that works out. Okay. Banish one other Malice card from your hand or graveyard if you do summon this card. Alright, I'm gonna try something. If this works out, it'll be fun. I'm gonna try to use Rescue and take this. Just for a little bit of BM. Okay, so I guess they're using this. We'll get to set a trap. What's this? Okay, it's like they could, I guess, use their trap card. I thought that'd be a fun thing to do, but it didn't really go as planned. What's this do? Just summon one from the deck? Yeah, I'm gonna negate that. Sick. Okay. One Malice down, and that's one win towards Master rank. Just 3 more to go. Okay. Oh, wow. Huh. 337 viewers. Hello, everybody. We're playing Masturduel tonight. If you just tuned in, please leave a like on the stream. It shares it to more people on YouTube, and I really appreciate if you do that. Especially if you're enjoying this riveting, entertaining Masturduel gameplay as I fumble and feel my way through to Master rank, hopefully, maybe. Okay, we're going first this time. Fun. Let's see if this gets negated. Understandably, it did. Well, this sucks. Oh, you know what? Here, I'm gonna save myself a little time. Alright. Washi Zimuge. Something. Primite, Dragon, Ether Barrel. I hate having to imperm this dude. Because he's probably got Lordly Load already. And if he has Drill Beam, I'm going to be so mad. Ooh, Crossout Designator. Crossout Designator? Maybe that means... I mean, I won't be able to use Imperm anymore later, so I guess I might as well just... double it up. Still a shitty situation, though, because if this is Blue Eyes, like I suspect it is, then, I mean, we still have to deal with the Link monster. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. Alright, well, we'll contain you. So, hopefully no Mausoleum. Oh, he doesn't have something in his hand, so don't know what it was. So maybe did we stop a Lordly Load and oh, dang it, he had Maiden! The fun never stops. Why do they always have to have more they can use? I should be the only player in this game who's allowed to do that. Paul looks like the grasshoppers from Ant. I can't unsee it. Wow. Rude. Anybody else not like the Blue Eyes cards being able to search Veiler? You know, I think being able to search Effect Veiler is like a cool consequence of Blue Eyes, but I will say it can be... I think it was a lot more charming back when Blue Eyes wasn't, you know, like one of the better decks in the game. Like back when it was like a fun little quirk, like, you know, Sage with Eyes of Blue could search Effect Veiler if you just didn't have anything else you wanted to search. It was kind of cute. But now it's more like, they can search a hand trap, and we know how like hand traps have kind of lived to become this. Like you have to use hand traps in order to stop plays and stuff. Makes it a little bit, you know, a little more frustrating that they can search Veiler. And Paul, I love both your and Ruxin's screams for different reasons. Yeah, oh, Ruxin's great. I love the Ruxin specials. I realize I do that with my packs all the time too. Okay, if this is as bad as it gets, like, there's hope. Like, it's not much, but there's, like, a little hope. Ooh, they didn't even set anything else? I mean, it's not a good situation, but, like... it could be salvageable. I could be lying. Alright, oh, Max C. I mean, I guess I could, like, chain grab a airlifter? Would that do anything for me? I don't really think so. This is just him, right? Okay. I don't want to give you a draw, but if I don't, I know what happens next. must be done. And that's a shame. I mean, we're kind of damned if we do, damned if we don't, so. Yeah, you get back in that extra deck. We'll set this, and that's that. True Light's so much more annoying in these grindy games where they're just getting free cards every turn. Just got back. How's the duels going? Well, this duel's not going great, but we have had some pretty good duels, I'd say, on the whole. Methinks. Oh boy. Like, the fact that he just gets to also come back, like, come on. I was struggling enough, right? I feel like I was struggling enough. Well, there's Drill Beam. Here to ruin our day. Do you ever do fan duels? So I used to duel against people on Masturduel during these streams, but every time I've ever asked people, they tend to prefer watching ladder, which I prefer playing the ladder just because, like, it's a little stressful dueling viewers since usually when you do, it's like everybody wants to duel, and then people are really disappointed if they don't get to duel, and like there's like this long queue, and then like a bunch of people have been waiting, and it kind of creates a not great environment for most people involved. That's what I've heard. People have told me that. But I mean, if I ever see anybody in like a YCS or something, I'll always offer, you know, like if somebody wants to duel me at a YCS and I'm not busy, then yeah, I will. The newer the deck, the better its resource loop, I swear. Have you ever thought about doing a masochist run? Honestly, okay, so remind me exactly how the masochist thing works. Like, just out of curiosity, what's the gist? Isn't it like you have to play like legacy packs or whatever? Or it's like you play master packs and then you just, right? Yeah, some people will do hand watching and like, okay, so this is gonna sound very bizarre and maybe I'm just like too lackadaisical, kind of devil may care about this. I've always like, if you want to duel your favorite streamer or your favorite like content creator and they're live streaming and you want to duel them, why would you hand watch? Like, I know people do it and I'm always like, why hand watch? Like, do you want to win that badly? Like, I thought that part of the appeal of finally getting to duel against like Farfa or Coder or MBT or whoever would be that like you get to have a good, like, fun, honest duel with them. So then, like, why hand watch? No, I mean, I guess, like, there's the argument that, well, if there's something on the line, like, maybe they're giving out, like, oh, viewers who beat me get something? I don't know. But, for me, anyway, I have not ever understood that particular ideology or that practice. Well, there's not really much we can do, so I don't even know why I'm waiting for a top deck. Like, nothing can save me here, right? Yeah, okay, definitely nothing can save me here. But just out of curiosity, I'm gonna wait and see what I would draw. Oh, super chat from Mr. Leerman. I master duel 40 times an hour. Big ups, Paul. You ever think about hosting tournaments? I'd have to have somebody run them for me. Oh god, man, I got the perfect top deck here. But they have the perfect answer. Well, that sucks. Good games. I'm imagining a streamer cropping their game to avoid being screen peeked. Yeah, like, there's ways that you can avoid screen watching, although I still think that, like... I guess I'm still just wondering why somebody would want to screen watch, though. Like... Okay. Oh, someone was explaining how the masochists work. Okay, so you start with 10 master packs, and then you make a deck. And then for each win, you can open 1 master pack and whatever legacy packs you earn. Okay. Those masochist runs seem stressful. That sounds stressful to me, but I mean, I'd be willing to try it if people promise to be nice and supportive. Ah! That sucks. Yeah, but I'd have to have somebody else like host the tournaments for me, and I don't like. I have a Discord server, but it's not really super active, so I don't have anybody that like I think would want to host them just for free in their spare time. So that's kind of why I'm hesitant. I will say something that I missed though. Just speaking of tournaments, is I actually liked when I miss when Konami would do the Master Duel Challenger Cups, because they actually asked me to do a couple of them. If you guys remember, I did a few in 2024, and they were fun. And basically, Konami had a team that like ran the Master or the Challenger Cups for you in Discord, and so all I was really doing was like spectating them and streaming that experience and kind of just doing commentary. And people got prizes. And it was nice because I also got the prizing as well. So that was kind of my recompense for doing so. It seems very restricting, but that's part of the charm. Yeah, like, I know that there is, like, we're in this era, basically, of, like, we're in this era of Yu-Gi-Oh content, which, okay, this, I'm gonna kind of maybe even be pivoting the conversation a bit here, so, have they ashed me? They have ashed me. Alright, hopefully I don't get Nibiru for this, because, like, this could be worthwhile. Anyway, we're entering an era where basically a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh content is based around stuff like that, like, you know, masochist challenges and like weird restrictions. You play with one hand tied behind your back and I'm not gonna finish that, but yeah. So I think that on a game like Master Duel, it would be much more frustrating. Like, I think I can totally handle doing weird challenges like IRL type things, like, oh, like a hot sauce duel or, you know, dice coin duel. I think just like this frustration of doing it on Master Duel, though, something about that I think would just send me. I suppose in theory it's gonna get a lot of views and people are gonna be happy and they're gonna be subbing and engaging and donating, and so it's like worth your time, but I have found that my mental health is not always worth the cost. Oh, it's this thing. And they set a card first, which means they might just be able to use their malice shit. Do you guys think I should take the risk that, like, this is a malice trap or not? Like, what do you guys think? Yay, nay? You guys say take the risk or not? I could extinguish this thing. Or I could contain it. Risk it? Now, if they have a March here in hand, that would... Okay, actually, I've got an idea. Let's try this. Let's see, do they have a card? Alright, they do. Well, that's fine. I'm still just going to use emergency because I need to get Hydrant on the field regardless, so... Alright, new apple time. Alright, impulse. And we'll contain your bitch ass so you can't use your effect and you can't be linked with. Summon out Preventer. So we can book anything else that gets summoned. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Gotta have an extender, this, a gold sark, that works. Go face down. What's next? Yeah, fuck you. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. 3 wins to go. Unk, it's time for sleep. I haven't Masterdueled enough. I gotta Masterduel to put myself to sleep. Once you're done Masterdueling, then it's easy to fall asleep. But the Masterdueling is still going on, so... Yes, one thing I can say is when I have a Rescue Ace board set up, I'm very comfortable with generally with what to interrupt against the Malice deck. It just comes down to, you know, that's like a typical win the coin flip situation. I won't say Malice struggles going second. You still have to have a lot to actually pin them down, as you guys can see. But when it works, it's nice. Ash on this, maybe. D-shifter! Ooh, and Maxi. That's brutal. Alright, change of plans. We'll go straight for Turbulence. We're just gonna set our cards, and that's gonna be our turn. Master Duel? I hardly know her. don't know why stuff like that makes me laugh so much. Okay, all right. Focus. What do I need to set? That's emergency. All right, that's my turn. Ranking of favorite fruits. So, okay, I've been eating a lot of fruit in my life lately. Like, I've gotten into bananas. I've gotten into apples. Lately, I've been eating blueberries. And also, I like the little small oranges, mandarin oranges. So, like, and blackberries. So, I've been eating a lot of this stuff. It's been nice. Pressured Planet Race off. Okay. So this is cash steer, I bet. I think I have a plan for this. Contain, chain emergency. This will let me get out my hydrant. Yes, you can go. Now you're negated, can't attack, can't be used as material, and we'll even get fire engine just for good measure. Alright, what next? I know there's more. There's always more. We'll say no to that. With all these broken ass traps like Dominus Impulse I can just use from my hand. This card's bullshit, by the way. Like, fucking dumbass card. Alright, you special summon, so I'm gonna do this. And, what's this? Bandit. I feel like I might be jumping the gun on this, but we'll see. Okay, airlifter. Get an HQ to recycle everything back next turn, and I think we'll probably be alright for this duel. Raw willing. No attacks. All right. It's back to us. What do you got? What's happening in the draw phase? Maxi, maybe? me Scareclaw Castera. Cool. Okay. How many more to go? How many more do we need? Blue Eyes, a White Melon. What are people talking about in the chat? Strawberries are my favorite. Oh, I have been eating a few more strawberries lately too. That's been nice. One thing that you notice when you eat fruit more is how it changes your bodily functions, because a lot of fruits are what is it called? Not a laxative. Is that the name for it? Like pears and not pears, like pears and apples, like just make you shit more. Is that the word for it? Diuretic? Yeah, I mean, a lot of these do have fiber. That's probably what I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean, it does, like, fruit is generally healthy, but, and it's like some of them have sugar, and like, there's a whole thing, but. Okay, let me focus on this game. Yeah, pears be too juicy. Yeah, like not all fruits great. So, and also fruit, like some fruit I have to eat with sugar too. That's a thing as well. Like I'm like apples are obviously fine, and like bananas and stuff are fine, but like blackberries and like blueberries and stuff, like they're not, and even strawberries, I usually eat them with like some sugar, some salt, just something to kind of like bring out the flavor some, because alone they're not always the best. Peach. That was a funny. It's funny. Okay. I feel like I'm getting distracted. Raspberries are my go-to. Is a coconut a fruit? I think coconut's a fruit. Is coconut a fruit, y'all? Like, I think it is. I know, what's that one? Isn't like a pumpkin a berry? And tomato is, it's like, there's two weird ones. It's like pumpkins are berries and therefore fruits. And like, tomatoes are a vegetable even though or are they a fruit? I feel like I don't know. Tomatoes are a fruit, okay. And pumpkins are squash? Oh, it's bananas are berries. Okay, yeah, watermelons and bananas are both berries. I knew that there was something. Bananas are technically herbs. Have you tried durians before? I think my sister told me I should try them because she eats them, but I don't know. Are we up or down tonight? We're doing pretty well. Like, honestly, compared to some streams, especially when I use Rescue Ace, I'd say this stream's going nicely. Like, we've had a few frustrating losses, but a lot more good wins. Sword Soul. Sword Soul. Or more. Melody Awakened Dragon? Well, what did he just pitch? Ryuge! Okay, this is scary now, because I know we played with Ryuge in that one stream, but I don't really remember what they did, so... Negate your opponent's card or effect activated in response to your Ryuge spell card or effect and destroy this card. I know when this is destroyed, it gets to place something, so... Oh boy, let's see what happens. What'd you just call me? Okay, oh, yeah. It's this thing, this like sins and banishes and stuff, and then since they have the other guy in the extra deck, they can summon a bunch of them from the deck. One each from your deck, grave, and banishment. Wait, what? Who you got? True Barastos. Okay. So if he uses this to try to get one from hand, deck, and grave, if I use rescue and get this from the graveyard, will he not be able to summon anything? Does he have to summon all three? And I know he can... Oh, he can just negate it with this. So I really probably shouldn't even bother. Oh, God. Ryu is gay? Good for him. Probably is, for all we know. Oh, God. Negates it. What else does this do? Well... And then when this... What happens when this gets destroyed? Oh, I don't want anything to do with any of that. Whatever, I'm not going to bother trying. Now I have to deal with all this shit. And that's gonna like place one and the whole problem. What can this do? This affects. Man, I don't know what I'm doing. I give up. I'm just gonna target stuff and let it happen. I feel like Ryuge is one of these decks where just I don't think anybody besides like the 10 people on the planet who use it knows what the hell this stuff does. Followed by the grave? Oh, come on. I just wanted to get a monster. I'm gonna flip this face down. Maybe that'll stop a potential synchro summon or something. If I use... whatever. Let's try and see how this works out. This is a monster effect technically, right? So I think it won't get negated. Okay, yes, it didn't get negated. Good. This time's running low and I don't know what's going on and I'm kind of scared and terrified. Oh god, what's this do? Banish up to 2 spell traps from your opponent's field and or grave. Oh dear god. If they're both water. Okay, good, they weren't both water. Oh my god, they can summon this and then destroy a card. Oh my lord, it's getting crazy. I don't like this. Alright, what do you do? Destroy up to 2 cards you control and place Ryuge continuous cell. I'm so confused. Yeah, place them. Okay. Yeah. What's this one? Looks like the monster thing. What's this? What's this? I can't target Ryuge's with card effects. Oh god, I feel like I'm about to get just royally fucked. Sword Soul of Tai. Well, since I can't target any of them, might as well go for him. What's this do? Okay. How much more? What can I destroy? Is there anything of value that I can destroy here? Sure. Yeah, I'll go for that. Not really much time left, so... This sets a trap. This is what, the Ryuge rivalry and summon something. Yeah, okay. Why is he... Can he not attack with this? Oh, okay. Oh, I banish my hand and I draw the same number of cards. Oh, God. Ah! That's scary. Well, I guess I don't get to use my HQ. Sucks. Oh, no. Not this thing, too. God. Well, what is this? This can negate something by activate a card effect attached. Alright, whatever. I don't really know what I'm gonna do, to be completely honest. Okay, that might come in handy. If I use this, he's just gonna get to, well, let's see. What's in my grave? What can I use? Anything useful I can set? This will do. Okay, I don't know what I should bounce back if this even resolves. This? What do you do? Can this just like do stuff normally and tribute one? Yeah, okay, we'll just bounce you. And, yeah, that's that. Nothing else I can do. Does this have a grave effect? I'll ash it. This is scary. Like I'm trying to focus and like time's ticking, but I don't actually like. I'm trying to remember like I can't use anything in response to their spells. Yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe this is all he's got. I don't think I have another, yeah. Okay, we're summoning back Turbulence. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Fire Engine, just summon that out too. Just in case, you know? Okay. Oh, this is nice. Well, would have been nice. Use your effect. You got any fire monsters in your grave I could summon back? I don't. Yeah. Nothing too valuable there. So what? Okay, wait. If this gets destroyed, doesn't this place over Yu-Gi-Oh continuous? It's a bummer, but if I don't destroy it, it's just gonna destroy me, so. Oh, this seems annoying. Shuffle 2. And target a monster in the field and destroy it. Yeah, whatever. Well, we will keep pushing. Alright, what is chat saying? Do you ever play GOAT or retro formats? I mean, I would argue that half the videos on this channel are basically us playing retro formats. Maybe they're not formats, per se, but you know. There's something. But I don't really play much like Edison or GOAT, just in my spare, outside of like YouTube work time. I mostly play Masturduel, to be honest. That's generally my like preferred Yu-Gi-Oh format. And it's a nightmare, really, but I do play it. Oh, you know what? Oh, I just realized something that could have been nice. No, wait, no, never mind. That wouldn't have worked. Retro Steel, just fun to look back on. Yeah, they're releasing Retro Pack 2 later. Actually in about a month. And when they do, I'm excited because we'll get to play Retro Rivals 2. Retro Sealed. Yeah, Retro Sealed stuff in general is just a good time. Good to know someone could pilot Ryuge well, because I remember when I tried it did not work out. So I guess this person gets props because they're about to beat my ass. I really, really, really wish they hadn't banished my Rescue Ace HQ. I need this to get back in the game. Yeah, without it, I don't think I can actually win. The Adventure's gonna die. And they can get something back, but that's not gonna help. Oh no. Oh no! Oh, we're cooked. Okay, well, I could give up, but we'll see what we draw next. I mean, I don't think it's going to really help. Would you do a Forbidden Memories playthrough? I wanted to do one once upon a time, although I hear that game is frustrating. Like, I know that like speedrunners and stuff play it, but that's what I've heard. I've heard that it is a frustrating game. I remember I tried to play like Sacred Cards or something once on stream, and like it didn't really... It was okay. I started to realize I don't actually think I like a lot of those old school Yu-Gi-Oh games very much. Honestly. It's not to say that, you know, they are bad games, but they're not actually all that entertaining. Okay, fine. We'll call it quits on this. But yeah, I mean, like, I think stuff like Forbidden Memories is the sort of game that, you know what this is? This applies to a lot of old school games. You guys can tell me if you agree with this. I think retro Yu-Gi-Oh games are more fun to reminisce about and even talk about, but not actually all that fun to just actively play. It's that typical thing where like your nostalgic memory of something was like better than the actual reality of it. Cause like, so I'll watch like people talk about, you know, like some like speedrunner or whatever be like, this is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. It's like the hardest game to speedrun ever. And like, here's all these reasons why. And like, you'll see people do that. This is scary. Yeah, you'll see people do that. And like, I think for a video, it's pretty fun. But I think like being the person to do it, not as fun. Yeah, and like old Yu-Gi-Oh games, they're so grindy. It doesn't help too that like the early game in particular is like you'll start with just these monsters with like 550 attack points, and no, please don't tell me this is Tenpai. I don't. No, what did I do to deserve this? All I did was lose one game against Ryuga, and then we get to spiral into this nonsense. Oh shit, I forgot to use Impulse. Not that it really would have mattered, but just thought. Yay, I get to use both my cards. The real question is, will I actually survive any of this? The answer is probably not. But I can try. Tenpai makes me miss Numeron unironically. You know, Southsun, you're right. Like, Tenpai actually is just a much more annoying version of Numeron. Like, at least Numeron was much more hit or miss. So, like, sometimes you could kind of be clever and beat it. Tenpai, yeah. A little harder to say. Alright, what are we summoning? Are they gonna get to finish their next synchro summon? I wasn't really paying attention to what they were doing, I'll be honest, so. I guess I could just get... Oh shit, I don't know. I don't think they'll be adding anything to hand. Turbulence is big. But like, I mean, if he gets popped, he gets popped, so. I mean, I'd probably lose either way. Oh, hey, Sir Chai. Sir Chai, 87. I read it as like C-H-A-I, like Chai T. Donated $5 super chat. Thank you. I wish we had a game with Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour dual gameplay combined with 7 Trials to Glory, Free Roam, and Avatars. Has anybody modded that yet? Good question. I don't think anybody's modded it, or at least nothing that I've heard of, but I like the sound of it. I've always said that like Yu-Gi-Oh games really should be doing more like with the free roam department in particular. Oh boy. This deck pisses me off so much. Oh, but this could help. Okay. So what's this? Synchro summon using this card you control. And then... So... If it's with him, then it'd have to be with one of these tuners. Alright, let's try this. If I flip this face down, then this won't be able to synchro summon pretty much no matter what, because he's already done this, so... Alright, let's see. Okay, she's gonna try to chain in order to synchro with these two. But if I could Dominus this, but even if I do, he'll just chain that, so... I think it's like damned if I do, damned if I don't. Alright. Whatever. Yeah, I had a feeling. Okay. Oh, a super chat. Who would win? Bones versus Rex and Mako versus Bandit Keith. Oh, very anime core question. Okay. Man, I feel dumb. God. Oh, this sucks. Well, this was fun while it lasted. But alas, me flipping a monster down did not mean shit. Anyway, okay, Bones versus Rex. I think Rex in anime canon is probably seen as a better duelist than Bones. Rex was a regional runner-up in a lot of tournaments. Oh god, former wins. Alright, we're gonna try to make one last attempt at this climb, and then if this doesn't go too well, then I think we'll switch the event for a little while. Yeah, but I think Bones versus Rex, I think Rex definitely wins. He had gotten like runner-up at regionals, and he was like known as like, you know, the Dino duelist. Like people knew about him and Weevil, so he wasn't much worse than Weevil was. So yeah, I think he beats Bones because Bones is just kind of like a random kid. Like he's a kid he's in a little gang with other weirdos, but like Bandit Keith just kind of is manipulating them, and that's that. Like, I mean, he's not known to be particularly good. Even in Battle City, when you see Bones, they're like luring people to the cemetery to duel with them, but they're not really, like, they don't have that many locator cards at that point in the anime, so yeah. Bandit Keith versus Mako. I mean, Bandit Keith would probably win by cheating. Head on, though? Man, there's really no telling. Head on, I think, like... Mako seems like he probably comes out on top. Although, like, they both are two of the duelists, at least from, like, the Duelist Kingdom era and stuff, who have more cohesive decks. Like, Mako would have, like, you know, Legendary Ocean and presumably Tornado Wall, if we're going by Battle City and stuff like that, with, like, his Legendary Fisherman. Keith was what, like Slot Machine, 7 completed. It's kind of a not that great of a strategy. But he also has Metal Morph, so with like Zoa and Metal Zoa. I could see. I think Mako wins, but I think that Mako versus Bandit Keith is close. Did Kaiba and Duke ever do business since they were both rich? Honestly, I guess not. Like, not according to anime canon anyway, but I always kind of assumed that... That's actually an interesting question. Like, I think Kaiba should know who Duke is. Oh my god. Fucking triple tactics thrust. How dare I use a monster effect? You got Bones over Rex? Why though? Like, what about Bones makes you think he'd win? I'm just surprised. I mean, like, I'm not saying he couldn't or that it wouldn't be a good game. I just think that, like, based on the feats we know about each of them in the anime, I would assume that Rex comes out on top, like, if you were to do, like, say, like, 10 games in a row, you know what I mean? Yeah, Bones did have to be guided by his friends. Kaiba and Duke should have gotten along. I think they could get along, but, like, Kaiba's still, like, kind of uppity and a bit of an asshole. So he'd probably just see Duke as competition and maybe just buy out his company. Like, I could see that as a reality. Like, Kaiba's just like, yeah, I'm just going to buy, like, whatever Duke's company was named. Or did he actually have a company, or was it more like... Like, I don't really remember. But I think they could be acquaintances. Yeah, that's the thing, like, Bones, I mean, Bones is just kind of a weirdo who's playing zombie monsters. I'm not saying I don't like him. I always thought he was cool, and I thought that the anime kind of missed... Like, I think what the anime's true missed opportunities were, and this isn't... Like, of course, the story has to go this way, is showing us more of, like, those 4 or 5 duelists. Like, Bones, Rex, Weevil, Bandit Keith, even, like, Mai. Like... And those 4 or 5 characters, like, interacting and dueling, because unlike the protagonists, they all have specialized decks for the most part. So they actually have strategies that work and stuff like that. So I always kind of took that to mean, like, their duels against each other would be more interesting, because, like, our protagonists just kind of don't have much of a strategy, and they top deck, and, you know, that's kind of that's the routine with them. But I actually think that... I don't know, I think like it'd be more interesting to see those characters face off. And especially if, like, you could do, like, some weird little side filler arc type thing, like, that might be fun. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm trying to sort of talk and halfway pay attention to this duel. Like, we really saved darts, but Bones just gets to die. Did Bones die? I guess, like, Bakura did kill him, didn't he? Or sent him to the Shadow Realm or whatever. Because, like, I never actually read that as Bakura killing him. Like, even if you're looking at it in, like, a more, like, dub sort of sense, I still got more of the impression that, like, Bakura was just tormenting him. Not really, like, sending him... to die? Eh? I guess I'll just use Ash on this, because you can't summon anymore this turn, so maybe it's worth it. This might be able to prevent him from searching a Tri-Brigade Mercurier. That will help me out. Yeah, but basically, I think, like, a filler arc with, like, those characters facing each other, like, and even add an Espa Roba on top of that, and, like, Arcana, and you have, like, 8 characters there, like, an 8-way sort of, like, little mini tournament arc. That, you know what? That's what the KC Grand Championship should have been. You know, the KC Grand Championship arc is, like, kind of fillery, and oh, this hand sucks. It's kind of like fillery and bullshit. I think that was a missed opportunity to bring back all of those specialty characters. And have them just... Right? Like, I think that would have been neat. Normally I would want to get Airlifter, but I guess I really don't need to be doing that. Oh, I know he's got this little Albaz thing set or whatever. Whatever. Or no, it's this. Yeah. Whatever. I'm kind of overthinking about it. Just make your play, please. Take the stress off. Okay. I'm surprised Turbulence is getting resolved. This is nice. What kind of him? Oh, he had Mercurier anyway. Asshole. That sucks. Alright, I'm just gonna summon as much as I can. We'll grab Preventer. Oh, Albaz doesn't have too many good fusion targets. Okay, cool, I was worried about nothing. Or, well, not nothing. I mean, it's still relevant, but I don't have to be as concerned. No, I could have actually... probably could have waited on this. And ensured I actually had something to summon back with Preventer, but hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. Okay. You gotta use this at some point, right? Target a Despia monster or a level 8 or higher fusion monster. And then fusion summon. And if I use Rescue, I could target that. And then he'd probably chain and try to target both. Let's try. Because he has to get his target in order for the fusion part to happen. So, hopefully I'm dodging a bullet here. Shocker. I'll summon you in attack mode, why not? Alright, we have made it to the battle phase, everybody. We are here. The battle phase is happening. We worked long and hard. It took us many moons, but we have reached the battle phase. Just wanted to repeat that for everybody in the cheap seats. We're here now. And we're waiting. And we won. Incredible. Okay, well. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That's one win. 3 more to go. Oh, this person's in their rank up game. I hope we can deprive them of that, as we have been deprived of so often ourselves. Why is everybody surrendering right now? I mean, like, I understand, like, Master Duel is just that kind of game. It kind of gets you there. Like, it can feel so hopeless when your situation's bad, but I do think that he probably would have just lost there, so. Like, I assume that's the case. Wanted. Oh, Wallace. Here's what we'll do. If they're gonna use Wallace anyway, then I could get something back and... Alright, we'll try this. Okay, I'm gonna grab Diabell Star. And I can actually use Alert to get back my, my Fire Hydrant. Let's turn this off. Okay, so far so good. Try to use it. No, not for enter. Turbulence. Turbulence. Banish these. I feel smart. I was able to navigate that. I feel good about this. I feel like this is probably going to get, like, impermed, but just the fact that I was able to get there at all is something to be commended. Oh, okay. I didn't get impermed. So we get to actually play and do our thing and finish our turn with time to spare. Alright, take it away, Duelist. Do you listen to some of Duel Links' OST? I use a lot of the Duel Links music in some of our Duel videos, in fact. Ah! It is Malice. Alright, let's lock in. This deck can be a pain. Alright, Dormouse. Oh, he's setting. I wonder if it's a bait. Well, we know how it goes. Just gotta take the risk. If he has a trap, he has a trap. Aw, he had a trap. So what's this do? Gonna summon one from the deck, huh? Should I use Ash on this or Impulse on this? Sorry, babe. Duel Links OST stays on in the bedroom. I know! It's called being a man of tastes. No, Duel Links has some really good OSTs. It's cool because most of the Duel Links music is basically based off of, like, the Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh anime. Like the Kaiba duel themes, like Joey duel themes and all those things. Which is why I like it. I always remember as a kid, I was surprised how, like, a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh video games did not, like, they wouldn't... like, I was always like, why aren't they using, like, kind of the 4Kids anime music? And then I realized, of course, they're not. Jessie Cat. Jessie Cat and Marsh Hair. And then this is... yeah, okay. Alright, we'll have to be careful here. Oh, they gave up. Never mind, we don't have to be careful. Yay. I don't know why they gave up, but they did. I won't question it. 2 more wins to go. The 4Kids dub had a different OST. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all the music from like the Yu-Gi-Oh 4Kids dub was like completely like original works. That's part of why I think the anime is so iconic and memorable, but it's definitely different than like the Japanese animes soundtrack. Ah, this hand's not amazing. Okay. 1 more win to go. This might happen sooner than we thought. Alright, we're on our rank up game, guys. Can we do it? Ooh, coin flip win. Alright, please don't brick. Please don't brick. Because this deck likes to brick a lot in these rank up games. Oh, not the best hand. One interruption and we're cooked, so. Them ashing that is all right. All right, go Diabell Star. Please don't have an Imperm too. Maxi, okay. All right, we're in good shape. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, them ashing on that was probably their downfall. I mean, that doesn't mean we win for sure, but it is nice to think about. Alright, the last thing to worry about is do they have infinite permanence for turbulence? Looks like they don't. Awesome. We get to set all of our shit. Yeah, this is like the ideal hand. We got the most, honestly, like just the best draw we possibly could have from this duel. All right, the only thing that can ruin our day now is evenly matched. And, like, I mean, I guess, like, honestly, Heavy Storm Tenpai would still wreck all of this, so I don't know why I'm, like, pretending we're out of the woods just yet, but we're close. Even if this is Malice, I think we're in more than prepared to deal with it. Well, it is Malice. And it's Dormouse. Alright, let's find out if, find out what they got. We'll imperm on this. Let's see if that trap's a bait or not. It was. Well, we have this broken Maxi to bail us out. And since we're not going second, it's a real card. Never mind, I lied. That's okay, though. Chessy Cat. And White Rabbit. Well, White Rabbit and you. You get contained. Don't want any more out of you. Awesome, it resolved. No traps. Yet, or no more right now. And this can't be used as material for a link summon for the rest of this turn. So it's, I don't want to say useless. I mean, they can still do plenty with it, but looks like he might not have a Malice card in hand to use with Chessy Cat. If we're lucky, that's the case. Lingaribo. Protect him from a trap, depending. Oh, Code of Soul. Okay, we're certainly not out of the woods. We're, is Paul's camera lagging or is it just me? Someone said it seems fine. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I don't think anything's wrong with it. Okay, what's this do again? Okay, so this is just link material for him right now. Oh, okay, a few seconds ago it was lagging. Okay, well hopefully it's fine now. Seems like it is. Splash Mage. Alright. Target a Cybers in your grave and summon it. Dormouse. Alright, let's cut that off right here. That's right, bitch. You don't get to infinitely extend with your Cybers cards anymore. Isn't it a shame? You'll have to use your Lingaribo now if you want to do any link summoning. Blow this up because we'll be recycling it next turn. Okay, that's out of the way. Nice! We did it! We did it! We beat the Malice player. They tried, but they could not overcome the Rescue Ace monsters. And with that, we reach Master Tier 5. Success! Rank up! Awesome! Fun, good, and, becoming. Okay, well, that was Master Rank. I kind of want to try this Fusion X Link Festival, but I think I should also probably, like, go to bed. So thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been a really fun time. I think tomorrow we will try our hands, or maybe tomorrow, we'll see. One of these nights soon, we will try our hands at the Fusion X Link Festival before it ends. Because the deck that I'm going to probably use for it is likely going to be Gladiator Beasts, since they have fusions and links. I Master Dueled all over them, and now I'm kind of sleepy. Funny how that works. Okay, well, cool. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all had a really great and fun time in this not as late night Master Duel stream as usual. But yeah. Next time I think we'll do this event. If anyone's going to be at the Yu-Gi-Oh Nats tomorrow, I should be there at the venue for a little while anyway. So come up and say hi. All right, cool. It's going to be it. I will see all of you in the next one. Pass turn.